Hey guys, how are you? This is Steven, and as you told, I'm gonna do a review of Avengers and X-Men Axis 2. Axis 2 is more of the same, so I'm gonna put this review as a test purpose. So I'm gonna put this review from the comicbook.com and IGN.com. So Axis 2 is more of the same. There's no significant difference between what happens here and in the first issue of the series. The Red Skull continues to be an overwhelming threat. Heroes continue to fall while attempting to combat his nefarious plan. The momentum continues to move in the exact same direction, at least until the very last page. Yeah, so I have to tell that this is a full action-packed issue, and I'm really amazed that Marvel is doing like this kind of issue. Most of the time I feel adrenaline rush in my veins, and I love this kind of actions, but hold the comics, hold the issue from the first page to the last page, that's a kind of a tricky to adjust with. That creates a twofold problem. First, nothing new happens in this issue. Drama comes from reversals and changes, shifts in momentum build a story, but these two issues have continued to move in the same direction. More heroes arrive and are defeated. Whatever effect this had when the Red Skull battled down heroes in the opening pages of the series is experiencing significantly diminishing returns when a small group is presented as being the last hope of defeating the Red Skull. It feels no more desperate than the battle that came before. Second, all of the flaws of the previous issue continue to affect the quality of the story. The drama that is present within this series is grafted on from other series and previous events. Alex Summers' relationship with his brother Scott and wife Janet are emphasized, but without the context of Uncanny Avengers, the dialogue and actions land with little impact. Some shorthand could go a long way in investing value in these moments, but they're presented only as climaxes of ongoing stories. There is an expectation that readers will appreciate what is occurring without providing a reason. The stakes of the series continue to be big but entirely non-specific. There are mentions of worldwide war and the loss of heroes. Their stakes are big, vague nouns. The world and humanity are at stake, but there's no attachment to these impersonal ideas. What is needed is an investment in characters. The risk of a single character who readers care about can mean significantly more than the potential loss of a fictional world. That's a true thing. Adam Kubert's compositions continue to fit the epic scale that Remender has created for the story. Red Skull in his onslaught from towers over the field of battle and strikes sufficiently frightening poses. The pacing of this semi-weekly series has already begun to show in his work, though, while the larger panels and big moments are given sufficient effort to breathe and be enjoyed. Smaller moments often feel rushed. Kubert's ink work is lacking, specifically in panels focused on dialogue. Faces are often left without depth or detail. The last page presents the first significant shift in momentum of the series, thus for and a reason to anticipate Axis 3. So we are gonna wait for Axis 3. We have to wait for Axis 3 for a kick-ass amount of action that is really pretty good. And so while going on this, Iron Man continues to act as the main character for Axis, with Havoc as a close second. Iron Man's struggle with this revelation of last issue is authentic and heartfelt. Remender crafts Iron Man's senior dialogue in a way that makes your guts churn. You feel the violation and the desperation, and it burns. The character-focused moments like that are all gold, but they often get lost in the chaos of the plot. Overall, I feel like more of a 50-50 chances of going for good and going for bad for this comics. Anyway, I love reading these comics, so I enjoyed these comics as Marvel is making some kind of different kind of a series like Axis. They're pretty much different from DC. DC used to do that kind of series, but I don't know why Marvel is doing a pretty much good job with this one. And here is some of the artworks that you can see the right corners. there some are less of detail, but while the whole action is going on the screen, that time they should give it detail, and the quality of the artwork should be more better. So in these things, the dialogues are too much, not too much kind of lengthy, but it's cool, but the narration is too much for this kind of action sequences. Anyway, the whole new era of the Axis has begun, and we are seeing a lot of other issues. That is pretty much cool, and IGN also give a rating. It's good, and they're trying to give it the climaxing too soon. Yeah, I want to tell that the whole story feels like it's kind of a finale. Every issue looks like a finale of the whole series. That's too much of action, too much of hero going on, and not too much of growing of the story. The story feels like same, and they are talking with among them. It's too kind of dull kind of thing. I feel like that. I don't know how you feel like that. It don't take me as a negative, but I just expressing my feelings about this comics. But the whole story is, I enjoyed it, and it's good, and the main entertainment or the expectation from a comics is the entertainment. Yes, the entertainment. That is pretty much cool, and I really enjoyed it. So hope you guys will have fun too, and go buy the comics if you like it, and support the creators. This is here the ends of the Avengers and X-Men Axis 2. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like it, and stay with me. Thank you guys.